In the far reaches of the cosmos, where light from ancient stars barely reached, the Aurelius constellation held secrets that defied the imagination. At its heart was a star so radiant it could birth civilizations in its glow and destroy them in its fury. Around this celestial beacon, for spacecraft formed an enigmatic X pattern, their metallic exteriors reflecting the sun's golden embrace. These were not ordinary ships but vessels of immense power and purpose, each representing a cornerstone of a delicate galactic alliance that spanned countless light years. The ships belonged to the four major factions of the Unified Galactic Accord: the Solari Dominion, the Zyrith Collective, the Veyron Syndicate, and the Ardent Novans. For centuries, these factions had been locked in a cold war, their distrust tempered only by the fear of mutual annihilation. Yet, the discovery of an ancient artifact, the luminal key, hidden within the Aurelius constellation, had forced them to come together. The artifact, said to unlock the Nexus Gate, promised unparalleled power but also carried the risk of unleashing chaos upon the galaxy. Its retrieval and activation required the cooperation of all four factions, as each ship carried a fragment of the code needed to access its secrets. Commanders aboard the vessels were as diverse as their ships. Admiral Elena Voss of the Solari Dominion was a battle-hardened strategist, her ship, the Resolute, bristling with state-of-the-art weaponry. Opposite her, on the Zyrith Collective's ethereal vessel, the Seraphine, was Overseer Tkar, a being whose translucent form pulsed with bioluminescent patterns that mirrored their ship's organic design. The Veyron Syndicate's Marauder, piloted by the cunning and unpredictable Captain Yarrick Kale, exuded menace with its jagged, stealth-optimized hull. Finally, the Ardent Novan's Emberlight, commanded by the idealistic Commodore Linera Elton, glowed faintly, its energy fields a testament to the Novan's mastery of fusion technology. Their mission was fraught with tension. The alliance was fragile, each faction harboring doubts about the other's true intentions. Communication was laced with veiled threats and double meanings, and every maneuver in space was scrutinized for hidden agendas. Yet, as the ships approached the artifact's coordinates, the majesty of the Aurelius star seemed to exert a calming influence, its steady light a reminder of the greater purpose they served. Upon reaching the artifact, an awe-inspiring structure suspended in the void, the crews worked in unison to decode its mysteries. The luminal key was a construct of impossible geometry, its shifting facets revealing glimpses of knowledge that defied comprehension. As each ship contributed its fragment of the code, the artifact began to hum with life, emitting a resonance that vibrated through the very fabric of space. The commanders gathered in a virtual nexus, their holographic avatars standing together for the first time without the barriers of mistrust. In that moment, the artifact revealed its first secret, a vision of the galaxy not as it was but as it could be. Planets teeming with life, star systems interconnected in harmony, and civilizations thriving without conflict. It was a promise of what the Nexus Gate could offer, but also a warning of the devastation it could bring if misused. The vision struck a chord among the commanders, forcing them to confront their own prejudices and ambitions. Admiral Voss saw a galaxy where her people's might could be wielded for protection rather than conquest. Overseer Tkar envisioned unity beyond the boundaries of biology and thought. Captain Kale glimpsed a future where cunning and creativity forged prosperity rather than chaos. Commodore Elton felt the weight of her ideals crystallize into resolve. But as the final sequence was initiated, the artifact's resonance grew unstable. A shadow loomed from beyond the constellation, a remnant of the ancient civilization that had created the artifact. It was a sentinel, a vast, sentient construct designed to guard the luminal key from those deemed unworthy. The sentinel's emergence disrupted the Alliance's tenuous harmony, as old fears resurfaced. Yet, in the face of annihilation, the commanders found an unexpected solidarity. Their ships maneuvered with unprecedented precision, their combined firepower weaving a tapestry of light and destruction against the Sentinels' onslaught. As the battle reached its crescendo, it became clear that brute force alone could not overcome the Sentinel. It was Commodore Elton who proposed a daring plan, to channel the energy of the Aurelius star itself through the luminal key, using it as a weapon of last resort. The plan required all 4 ships to synchronize their energy fields, a feat that demanded absolute trust. With no time for debate, the commanders acted. The ships aligned, their energy converging into a beam of radiant power that struck the Sentinel with the fury of a newborn star. The construct disintegrated, its remnants absorbed by the artifact. In the aftermath, the luminal key pulsed gently, as if acknowledging their unity. The commanders stood once more in the virtual nexus, their faces etched with the weight of what they had achieved. The artifact's final secret remained locked, its potential a challenge for a galaxy that had taken its first step toward true cooperation. As the ships departed the Aurelius constellation, their X formation a symbol of harmony forged in the crucible of conflict, the galaxy watched, hopeful and uncertain of what the future might hold.